Hi everyone, meteorologist Bill Rentschler in the 1011 Now Weather Center. It's Thursday, and that means a new drought monitor was released today, and this is a look at the drought monitor 1 week ago. Drought conditions persist across much of the state. Worst conditions in the northeast and then across the southwest, and the updated drought monitor has no changes for us this week, though we did see, again, another round of snow across the state. Again, a lot of that hasn't quite melted yet, so maybe not reflected just yet in the drought monitor. If you look at the drought monitor a month ago, though, we can see over the past month there has been some improvement, a significant amount of improvement, especially for parts of northern Nebraska and into southwestern Nebraska, where there's been a reduction in extreme and exceptional drought. For Lincoln and for southeastern Nebraska, again, over the course of the past month, there hasn't been much change. We're still in areas of moderate to severe drought. Forecast as we head over the course of the next week has some chances for moisture in it, not a lot heading our way, maybe until the middle and end of the week next week, and there's still a lot of time between now and then. The 7-day precipitation potential, again, pretty light, maybe a trace to a tenth of an inch or two possible across much of the 1011 coverage area. If you look at the longer range models, this is the European model. Keeps it dry through the weekend and then through early next week as well. Again, it does have some moisture heading our way towards the middle and end of the week next week for the eastern half of the state. The American model also, again, a pretty similar story, keeping it dry through the weekend, through the beginning of the week next week, but then middle and end of the week next week, it does have some moisture sliding across parts of eastern Nebraska. Depending on where temperatures are at, we could see that in the form of rain or snow, as temperatures are expected to be generally above average over the next week to 10 days. The long-term outlooks from the Climate Prediction Center, the 6 to 10 day outlook taking us from February 8th through the 12th, does indicate slightly better than average odds of wetter than average conditions, which again would include that moisture we just looked at on those longer term models. And the 8 to 14 day precipitation outlook taking us through the middle parts of February, again slightly better than average odds for wetter than average conditions. So again, we saw a pretty wet January across much of the state. In Lincoln, it was more liquid precipitation than snow, but for a lot of areas they did see quite a bit of snow, and again that is again will help with the drought conditions. And it looks like, or at least the next couple days are going to be dry through the weekend into early next week, but then things could be maybe a little bit wetter as we head towards the middle part of the month.